There's a public service announcement. How to deal with shrimp remains. In South Louisiana in May and August, it's shrimp season. And right now it's June 10th. And we just bought some shrimp a few days ago, fresh shrimp, South Louisiana. We're on the Gulf Coast here in Houma, Louisiana, trying to open this salt. So anyway, these are shrimp peelings. My wife just peeled the shrimp. And the little conundrum down here in South Louisiana is that it's 95 degrees outside. And if you peel shrimp, especially if you head them, this too, but getting rid of this can be a trick. Getting rid of this properly can be a trick. If you live by a bayou, no problem. You can dump the shrimp peelings into the bayou. It's safe. It's good for the environment. It's good for the fish in there. They'll take care of that. But if you don't have a bayou near you, and you live in a neighborhood like we do, and the garbage collection services pass twice a week, like here. For example, today is Monday. They passed today already, and they're not going to pass again until Thursday. So a little problem with that is that if you throw this in the garbage just like this, you'll stink the neighborhood up, man. It'll get pretty nasty. Yeah. So the problem is with shrimp peelings like this in South Louisiana, you put this in the garbage can without doing anything to it. It'll attract flies. It's the worst smell in the world. Anybody tell you that? Anybody that's dealt with decaying shrimp will tell you it's terrible. So the one little hack, there's a few things you can do. One, you can throw it in the bayou or a lake or something if you live by that. It'll feed the fish. That's a good way to get rid of it as long as you don't process it or anything like that. Second thing is you can put them in a freezer. A lot of people do that. And then wait till the garbage collection services pass. Take it out that day. That'll prevent that. But if you have none of those options, the next best thing is cheap and effective. It's a box of salt, regular salt. I just bought this at the dollar store. $1 a box. And this amount of shrimp peelings won't take that much, but all you have to do is just get pretty liberal about it, pour salt all over this shrimp remains like this. Kind of coat it good. And then, flip them around a little bit. And then pour more. So you coat it. Maybe a half a box of salt for this amount of shrimp peelings. And then make sure the salt is pretty well distributed throughout all of this. And I've been asked the question, why salt? What's up with salt? Well, salt is a natural preservative. It's been used for centuries like that. In fact, in South Louisiana, on shrimp platforms, back in the day when they wanted to dry shrimp naturally, they poured salt on it. And it just keeps the decaying process from happening. So the more salt you put on it, the less issues you're going to have with decaying shrimp. So if you've got an ice chest full of shrimp, you'll probably need a couple of boxes of salt to pour on it to make sure that you're not going to funk out the neighborhood, stink it to high heaven. So this should be good. It's well coated. Then the last thing is some regular Walmart type grocery bags. I'll wrap these in 3 or 4 of them. Again, the garbage guys don't pass until Thursday for us. And if I put this in the garbage can without the salt, the way I coated this without the salt, in one day it literally would attract flies, and you could smell it from a distance. So do your neighbors and yourself a favor. Very easy. Salt and a couple of 3 or 4 of these bags. The more you put on, the better. If you have no other way of disposing of shrimp remains, and your neighbors will thank you.